Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Jake Irvin.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And that one pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
7:06.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. That's hard hit on the line. Wood makes the grab, one away. Here's Brian Sinker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And out of here. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Yeah, the batter now, Austin Riley. Well struck left field. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Matt Olson. There's a swing and a drive. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
1 out, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6th, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Hot right now. 6 hits in the game yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. Murphy leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side. Can't field it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, a big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 4.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Rips that one to right. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 4 and the Nats coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Reynaldo Lopez.
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Now at the plate, Jacob Young. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Steps on first for the out.
Batting second.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
1 out, base is empty, and there's a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be James Wood. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And Acuna able to make the grab. So they go quietly there. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Braves 4 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., all set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Seong Kim. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That one drilled left field. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Up next for Atlanta,
and his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Here's Acuna now. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line. Wood right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris, the second.
Michael Harris, the second. Now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. Cruz going back, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the runner from third, and the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jake Irvin is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
pitcher
Nationals.
on here, Trevor Williams.
Number 32.
This is his third time
Trevor
out this year.
Williams.
One out, runner at second. Now it's going to be Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch to Olson. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Sean Murphy. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It has the distance gone. He circles the bases. His second home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Two outs, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-0. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trevor Williams won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Righty
for the
reliever out of the
Nationals,
pen, number 22.
Number 22.
So 2 away with nobody on. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-zip. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Hitter, C.J.
Lopez,
Abrams.
32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That misses, and the count is 1-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
To the right side. Fires to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
It's good hustle. And we're talking about an emerging leader on a team. Those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example. You know, game in, game out.
Cody Clemens in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Yeah, the batter now, Juan Yepez. Foul ball. Man at first, 1 away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit
Batting
strikeouts
7.
in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game.
Dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now here is Brady House. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the Nats leave a pair. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
the batter
for
will
the
be the
Braves,
shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not
Now
always
batting,
easy
right
seeing the
fielder,
ball off
Ronald
the bat.
Acuna
Something to
Jr.
improve.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a
Now
smooth
batting,
double
third
play.
baseman,
That was a thing of
Austin
beauty from start to finish.
Here's Austin Riley, a homer, and he's flied to left. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Young makes the play, and that is that. Braves strand 1, but they're still in front, 10-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Lopez back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Just missed.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball
Now
nicely
batting,
and just
center
bunched him
fielder,
up on the
Jacob
inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
All these over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. They're down 10-0. New inning getting started. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Well struck, right field. Got all of that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Throws to second. In there safely.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice
Up
line
next
drive
for
to the pull
Atlanta,
side
left
right there,
fielder
but he didn't
Marcell
spin off of it.
Ozuna.
That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So a man aboard. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 13-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So one out, nobody on. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 14-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Number 22 done for the night, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
And we've got ourselves a
Nationals,
pitching change. Jackson
number
Rutledge.
79, Jackson Rutledge.
Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. Line to left. Wood hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting right
Back to the
fielder,
leadoff
Ronald
spot in the Braves
Acuna
lineup.
Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add on. It's 15-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Man at first at the plate, Austin Riley. Out towards right center. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here is Matt Olson. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. And he's gone yard again. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 18-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jackson Rutledge won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
On the
Nationals.
pitch now for the Nationals, Josh
Number
Winkowski.
25, Josh Winkowski.
Here's Sean Murphy. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 19-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the 3rd out. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Braves on top, 19-0. Back here in Nationals Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, James Wood.
Let's go, DC. Well, let's go, Nationals.
And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this 2nd time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
This ball's chopped on the ground, but it kicks foul. Lopez fires. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Baldwin puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter C.J. Abrams.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a
Up
lot of
next for
hits
the
there.
Nationals.
And now up for
second
Washington,
baseman,
Cody Clemens. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Simply
Now
said,
batting,
this guy's
the first
flailing at the
baseman,
plate right now.
Juan
Just
Yepes.
disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And the inning is over. Back in Washington, D.C., ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna.
Come on now, next.
Line drive, come on.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive
Now
that finds a glove, but
second
you will
baseman,
get some high
Ozzie
fives. You
Albies.
know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Forget it. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 20-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
1 down. And next for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And a foul ball. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 240 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Come down for Washington, Brady House. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Now
keeping the
batting,
ball out of
right
the air,
fielder,
lets the defense work
Dylan
behind him with another ground ball.
Cruz.
Good execution.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is out of play.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Top 6.
Leading off
Now the
for the
number
Braves,
2 hitter,
center
Michael
fielder,
Harris
Michael
II.
Harris II.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Winkowski back to work. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line
Now
out,
batting,
first pitch of
third
the inning.
baseman, Austin
No reward,
Riley.
but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Here comes Austin Riley. This one smoked out to left. And he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to
Now
remind
batting,
yourself
first baseman,
it's about
Matt
the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Now batting, designated hitter Sean Murphy.
Now it's the DH, Sean Murphy. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. Olsen off of first with 2 away. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young.
Jacob Young.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight
Up next
fastballs
for the
looking in
Nationals,
the 0-2 count
shortstop,
just to pour it back.
Nasim Nunez.
So digging in, Nasim Nunez. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kim throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder James
Wood digging in for the Nationals. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Whoa, that's
just missed.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The Braves up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching.
Here's
for
a new
the
pitcher from the
Nationals,
pen, Cole Henry.
Number 99, Cole Henry.
And now the catcher
Leadoff
comes
for
up to
Atlanta,
him, Drake
catcher,
Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. At the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. Round second, digging for third. And his third hit of the game is a triple. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. That's back there. Long gone. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a pair. It's 22-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So up next, Ozzie Albies. Ripped to right. Cruz makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And here
Jr.
is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Picks himself up in RBI.
Now
Challenged him with the
center
fastball
fielder,
right in the
Michael
heart of the
Harris.
zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Cole Henry departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Now on
the
the mound for the
Nationals,
Nationals, Daniel
number
Palencia.
48.
He's making his fourth appearance of the
Daniel
season.
Valencia.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one laced to center and a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they extend their
Now
lead.
batting,
Everything
first
came
baseman,
together for
Austin
him.
Riley.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here is Austin Riley. In the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So man aboard. Now here is Matt Olson. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Braves lead it 24-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Fought off foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
On the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Cody Clemens digging in for the Nationals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. His 2nd of the year, and they're on the board. It's 24-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
1 out, base is empty. And the batter now, Juan Yepez. Pop foul out of play off to the right. In there at the knees, 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. He swings and fouls one off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Outside low, and the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's a strike.
3-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Albies handles, throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. 8th inning coming up. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the show. Welcome back as we
Leading
take
off
a look at
for
how
the Braves,
today's starting
the
pitchers have
designated
fared
hitter,
so far.
Sean Murphy.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nabs it, one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but
Now
sometimes you hit
batting
it too
catcher,
hard and
Drake
right at
Baldwin.
someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Wood hauls it in to end the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
And he deals. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Cruz stands in here, takes ball one low. The Nats with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Riley fires to first, 2 up, 2 down. Jacob Young will hit next. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Palencia back to work. And that one hammered back there. And that one is gone. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game. It's 25-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 26-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Daniel Palencia out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Jose A.
Nationals,
Ferrer gets
Number
handed the rock out of the
47.
pen.
Jose A. Ferrer.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
With that fastball,
Now
even though it's
batting
high
center
velocity,
fielder,
you've
Michael
got to live on the
Harris,
outer
the second.
edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And a rope into center field, base hit. And now two aboard.
These hitters today are so great with
Now
handling
batting,
velocity.
third
They're
baseman,
seeing
Austin
high
Riley.
speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes Austin Riley. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw three on the board. It's 29-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. That's hard hit on the line. Young pulls it down, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. That'll make it out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 30-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose A. Ferrer won't go any further.
Now pitching for
So the closer
Nationals,
summoned from the bullpen, Caleb
number
Ferguson.
64,
This is his first
Caleb
appearance of the
Ferguson.
season. So 1 out, nobody on. Drake Baldwin digs in now. That one ripped. Out of here. He's done it. He's got the cycle. One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and, of course, a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
Base is empty, one away. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. On the ground to the left. Ozuna is out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Ripped on a line. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Fouled off left side. So far, 7 runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Hard hit left side. Whips it across, and that is that. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. Bottom of the 9th, and now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. And now the DH, C.J. Abrams. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching for
Pierce
Atlanta.
Johnson will come in
Number 38.
in the game for the first time
Pierce
this
Johnson.
season. And a foul ball. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around second is Wood. Coming home. Way up the line, and the run scores. Up now for Washington, Cody Clemens. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt. Man at second. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Throw on to Olsen. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, first baseman, Juan Yepez.
And now the first baseman, Juan Yepez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first, ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. it.